Hi guys, this is Mr. Larkham, and I am going to talk to you about the War of 1812. I am going to have you watch this video, and then you will need to look for specific events that happened in the War of 1812. You will need to open your assignment in Google Drive in your incoming folder, and you will need to tell me the event name or what happened and the year for 5 separate events that happened in this video. Okay, I'm going to start now, so I hope you are ready. So there was a war between Britain and France in 1803. The USA was not in this war, but the USA wanted to trade with Britain and France. They wanted to trade with both of them. Britain did not like this, and they stopped American ships. The British captured Americans. They made the Americans work on British ships. They made them do all kinds of bad things, and the Americans were very angry about this. James Madison was the president. He was elected in 1808. He was a very smart man, but he was not a great leader, and he was not ready to fight a war against Britain. This is James Madison. In 1812, the USA declared war on Britain. They decided to start a war for freedom of the seas. They wanted to be able to trade with Britain or France, and they wanted to not have their people have to work for the British. So this is a map of what the war looked like. Every star, like the ones I am showing you now, those are where the battles happened. You can see that there were many important battles in this war. A lot of them were on the ocean, and some were even on a lake right here. We are mostly going to talk about how the war was won. You can see some of the battles on the ocean. These are American ships attacking British soldiers. Okay, so America decided to try to capture Canada. It failed to capture it because the British and the Canadians were too strong. The Americans went up to Canada over here, and they had many battles, but the Canadians were too powerful because the Canadians were supported by the British and they were controlled by the British. Tecumseh was a Native American chief. Remember, a chief is a leader of a Native American group. He helped the British fight in the war starting in 1813. He started to help the British. He wanted to get his land back from the Americans. The Americans were taking Native American lands, and the British Army, they told Tecumseh that they would give him his land if he helped them fight against the Americans. The British decided to burn Washington, D.C. in 1814. They attacked the capital, which is Washington, D.C., and they set it on fire, like you see in this picture. The men in the picture are British soldiers. President Madison was not in Washington, D.C. He escaped and went somewhere else. Another famous American was Andrew Jackson. He was an American general, and he actually led the Americans to a major victory in a battle at New Orleans in 1915. He helped the Americans defeat the British at New Orleans, and the British realized the Americans were powerful. The USA won the war in 1814. The British decided they did not want to fight anymore, and the Americans agreed. The British and Americans did not get any new land, but Britain learned that America was strong now, and they decided never to attack America again. The two countries are friends today. America and Britain are very good friends. What you need to do now, this is the end of the video. You need to look for 5 events in this video that you think are important, and you need to write them in notability on the document. You need to tell me what year they happened in and what happened. Good luck.